Hello and welcome to another Live with Lucy. I came up with that on my walk today before this video. I'm Lucy Brand, founder of the Mystic Ministry and the Sensual Supper Club. Sorry, I'm just going to my screen's changing. Yeah. Founder of the Sensual Supper Club as well, and lucy-brand.com. And I believe the world needs more empowered, wealthy, turned on female leaders. And that's what I support people in doing. Supporting women to become the empowered leaders that they were born to be. And so if that's you, if you would like help, whether you have your own business or whether you work in corporate, wherever you are, but you're feeling the need to step up, and it could be anywhere. It could be in your work, but it could also be in your love life. It could also be in your health. I tend to be the person that people come to when they've tried all the coaching, all the programs, and they're like, it's not working, Lucy, help me. And I'm like, okay, yeah, this is the problem. Because I get really deep. I do cellular level stuff. So my work's not for everyone, because some people aren't ready to go that deep, because you have to be open and you have to be ready to do my work. And sometimes it's not the right time, and that's cool too, because it's all divine timing. Okay, so today's topic, I'm quite excited about this, about how to avoid energy vampires. So if you know anything about me and my work, I work a lot with energy because we are energetic beings. And everything is energy. Everything is basically just atoms bobbing around, like just bouncing around. And so what tends to happen is an energy vampire, and you will know them. An energy vampire is someone that sucks your high vibes, sucks your energy from you. You know, you might go and meet someone in pre-COVID times, or maybe you have a Zoom with someone, and then you're just exhausted from them. And you tend to come away. I mean, some of the worst energy vampires I've ever met, I felt exhausted afterwards, really exhausted, because they just drain your energy and your high vibes, and kind of can sometimes put you in a bit of a funk. And it was really, one of my friends shared this with me, that you're either a radiator or a drainer. Which one are you? And so that's one point. It's like, what vibes are you putting out first? Because the thing is, we can't change anyone else. We have to be the change. You have to be the change. So if you're attracting lots of people so energy vampires, I would say, moan a lot. They always blame other people. They're very much stuck in victim and poor me. And they can leave you just feeling tired and exhausted and a bit down. So what if you're putting out those vibes and attracting those people? It's your responsibility. And this can be a bitter pill to swallow, believe me, I know. But it's your responsibility to clean up your vibration, so that law of attraction, you don't attract people like that into your experience, because it is up to you. You have to be the change. And when you change your life, start taking responsibility, honestly, that's where miracles happen. That's miracle territory right there, when you start taking responsibility and changing your life to the way that you want to, and maintaining your vibration and your frequency. Because as I always say, your desires, or anything you want, or I don't really like that word, desire, I prefer, anything you desire or would like to manifest, make real, that's all it means. It's hanging out in love, joy, bliss, fun. It's hanging out with all the radiators, not the drainers, yeah? So you want to get in those vibes, because that's where your dream life that's where your dream life is, whether it's health, wealth, love, any of those things, success, that's where they're hanging out. And so it's really important that first and foremost, you start with yourself, and maybe look at where, and it's easy to do, like it is easy to do. Someone starts moaning or complaining, to join in, and it actually takes a lot of I'm going to say courage, actually, to not join in those conversations and move away from them and not take part in them, because it's not going to do you any favors, and it's not going to really do the other people, because you'll be in a mixing pot then of lower vibrational energy, which again, law of attraction will attract more lower vibrational experiences into your experience. And the thing is, when you start tending to your own vibration, when you start hanging out on love or above or joy or bliss or peace, any of those higher vibrational frequencies, when you start having those feelings and hanging out there, what tends to happen is the energy vampires just naturally fall away, because you're not resonating on the same frequency anymore, because you're up here in joy, fun, laughing, having a giggle, and they're down here in like not feeling, like not happy, being miserable, victim. And the thing is that they're on a different frequency. So law of attraction, they're going to experience more experiences and attract more people and more experiences into their life that like are the same as those experiences of not being very happy, moaning, example. And then you're going to attract more experiences of love, joy, and more people that are love, joy, and laughter into your life. And so they'll naturally start to fall away, the energy vampires. So also the other thing is, because it does start with you, it's about what are you saying? What are you putting out there into the universe? What are you thinking? What are you saying? What are you feeling? So we already know that our thoughts and our feelings in our bodies and our spoken word create our reality. So it really is, again, about getting into the present moment and really feeling and thinking and watching what's coming out your mouth. And I've had it before in the past. I mean, I've been doing this for years now. So I did actually have a couple of energy vampires come in recently in a few months, different people. And I was like, oh, wow. It was a real shock, because I don't experience that in my reality. I have a close group of supportive friends who I chat to very regularly. Most of them are business owners and they support me. I have my hubby and my family, and it's very it's high vibes, even in COVID times. And so I did experience a couple of energy vampires. It was really interesting because you can notice it from the energy, because it's, what do I get? Or the glass is always half empty. And it for me, it was such a shock, because generally I'm up here in joy, fun, bliss, laughing. And so when I come across someone that's really low vibe, it's really interesting. So I'm like, oh, I haven't experienced this for a while. And then what usually happens, and this is the case with this, they don't resonate with me because we're not on the same frequency. So we might meet and then it'll be like, all right, and then we'll go our separate ways because we're not on the same frequency. So we're not a match. So that's why it's really, for you to create the life that you desire, it's about first starting with you and making sure you're not the energy vampire, or you're not the drainer, and you're hanging out in joy, bliss, fun, and laughter and peace. And then recognizing when other people are coming into your experience which support your high vibe, support your dreams and where you want to go. And the thing is, the more that you're on the frequency of joy and love, the more that the other people that are energy vampires will just fall away. They'll just naturally fall away. And then, like I said, when they do, if you do happen to meet one, then you won't vibe together because you'll be on different frequencies. And if you've ever noticed, if people are moaning, and then if you don't engage with that and almost like reaffirm it and engage with that conversation and just leave it, then it goes to nothing. there's nothing, the energy can't go anywhere. Like it just falls away. And it's the same thing. Like if you don't engage with it, then it can't be in your reality. Okay. And we want high vibes. I want high vibes for you, because that's where your desires are. And I really want you to manifest everything that you choose. So yeah, that's it, I think, for today. Yeah. So my main thing is like, firstly, just take a look at where, and also it could be different situations. So perhaps you're high vibe in your love life, but when it comes to money, you're like energy vampire low vibe. So it's about looking at shining a light in those areas so that you can bring them up. They could, like, things transmute in the light, things transform in the light. So bring it up into the light and have a look at it with love and curiosity and compassion for yourself. And then you'll be able to take responsibility for it and change it, because you can't change it when you don't know what you're looking for in the dark. You can't change it. Whereas if you bring it into the light, bring it into your consciousness from your subconsciousness, so hidden into sight, then you can really honestly look at it and then make the changes that you desire to change. Okay, my lovelies, well, I hope you enjoyed this video today. That's it from me, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.